Welcome back, gods and goddesses, to the Gifted Goddess channel, where I channel my gifts in a multitude of ways for the collective advantage. And I encourage you to not only seek your gifts, but to find meaningful ways to employ them in any way they, your spiritual team, or the Most High deem fit, as well as your purpose. I keep hearing, don't forget about your purpose, okay? What I'm getting is, what I got before I came on is something about divine timing. You thinking there's time to do something when you need to start now, or something about that resonates in this reading or in this energy. So today is February 23rd, 2026. Remember, these readings are timeless, so whenever you are meant to see them, you will, okay? So whenever you're finding this reading in particular, or this channel in its entirety, just know you are in divine alignment to receive the message at that time. Remember, take only what resonates for you, as everything is not meant for you. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, okay? Everything is not yours to claim. Don't be greedy. Yeah, I'm getting DMX energy. Stop being greedy. Give to the needy, or something like that. I forget what song that is. Y'all know what it is when I channel DMX. As I always say, take these messages with a grain of salt. When you're receiving messages, it should be a confirmation. It shouldn't be complicated. I'm hearing things shouldn't be so complicated. Okay, let's channel this energy. Y'all know when I take my spiritual days off, Spirit want to come through heavy. Okay, so someone could be blocked or blocking messages soon. Someone you could have blocked. This could be pertaining to them. So I'm getting someone you cut off from your energy. So if you don't have them literally blocked, like in your phone, right? They've been spiritually blocked and you cut them out of your life. I'm hearing for some reason. Okay, so you and only you know that reason. But please understand that if your spiritual team has blocked someone, the Most High Divine has blocked someone, the Most High Spirit, if he's blocked someone from your life, okay, you'll just end up disconnecting from them, right? Or they'll do something diabolical and you'll disconnect them. It'll work out in whatever way he sees fit. Okay, and what I'm getting, confirmation, as I was about to say, what I'm getting is for me to have to correct and say the Most High blocking someone out of your life. One, that lets me know divine intervention is at play. I was about to say was, but I'm being guided to say is. So something's still taking place. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing things coming full circle. The Wheel of Fortune, things kind of wrapping up. Okay, things coming full circle. I'm hearing getting just due. Okay, again, just do it. Okay, divine timing, alignment is all significant here. Okay, so just do what you're called to do. Okay, somebody was impulsive and just doing anything, just doing it is what I just heard. Okay, so whatever it is for you, also the clown is significant. So somebody was moving in the clown ass energy. Okay, if you don't know already, this is a code 504. We're heavily coded over here. That just means spiritual warfare. It's heavy at play. I'm hearing boots on the ground. Yeah, your spiritual team is all over this situation. I'm hearing heavily in this energy. They're surrounding you at this time because as you walk further and further into the light, one, it exposes the demons that are in your life trying to attack your energy, your purpose, your alignment, your integrity. You know that's what they'll do first. Attack. I'm seeing someone attacking what you say or using your words against you, or just using word magic, using words against you. Okay. The art of spelling or speaking. As we know, there's life and death in the tongue. There's power of life and death in the tongue. And someone chose to speak not so well, okay, causing endings in, I'm hearing a lot of situations, but their own lives, okay. But what I was getting is this is definitely a divine intervention, heavy on the spiritual warfare. Keep yourself prayed up and protected, okay. I'm hearing something about prayed up because somebody wanted to lay up. Okay, so someone was in a low vibrational 304 energy. 304 means HOE, okay, or just a low vibrational energy. If you don't know, here on this channel, we call those energies Louise, okay? And that just lets me know we have a justice situation coming through. So whether you're literally in court, but this is divine justice coming through with the divine having to come and intervene. Yeah, somebody's name could start with D. 37 is definitely significant. So originally, if you don't know, this channel is very, I'm hearing vivacious. You could be a vivacious person. V in your name. Okay. Viva. I'm hearing Viva Las Vegas. Okay. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yeah. So someone was trying to keep something under wraps. Somebody was trying to keep things confidential or things hidden, but now it's being exposed. Okay, we'll get into that in a second. I'm here now. Okay. So earlier I was channeling the Six of Cups energy, just people being nostalgic, kind of the past returning around. I'm hearing for another, like, I'm hearing mea culpa, but that's basically someone admitting to fault, okay, in a situation. So someone, past energies, loved ones, exes, lovers, whatever have you, family, friends, whoever, could be coming around, back around now, admitting fault in a situation. I'm hearing to a situation, to a particular person or party. Okay. So someone's name could be Lily, Taylor, Amanda. I'm hearing Jesse or Jessica. Is giving me 13 reasons. Okay, so this could be something from childhood energy. Something is very nostalgic, something from childhood coming full circle, childhood traumas coming full circle. Something about headbands are significant. The game headbands could be significant. That's just letting me know something else. Okay. That's funny. Yeah, so this is a heads up for you, okay? That some people, energies, entities, whatever you want to call it, okay? I'm hearing popularity contests. They were focused on popularity, fame, likes. Okay, this could be someone who's popular in your community, like a popular family name, something to do with that. Okay, someone who is seen in a high regard, perhaps from a prosperous family or a well-to-do family or an esteemed family, proper family, right? Oh my God, I'm hearing this being brought down all at once. I'm seeing Nature Valley. Okay. So that gives me two things. Someone could be eating Nature's Valley right now when you're hearing this, a granola bar, but somebody could be thick as well. I just heard I'm thick because I be eating them oats. But what that's giving me is the Bible scripture, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. That's giving me someone facing natural valleys, okay? I just heard natural endings, okay? For whatever terrible things they caused in people's energy. What I'm getting is people like this behavior isn't new. This didn't just start overnight. They have a trail of things like this. Something about the tail. Yeah. The tail end of things, telltale sign of things. They were telling tall tales. Somebody's name could start with T. Definitely a childhood energy. I'm getting like TJ Maxx could be significant. Yeah, they were doing the absolute most, okay? And what I'm getting is, yeah, like by any means necessary, but like no matter what, like it didn't matter how low they had to go, okay? Or what they've experienced because of this. Like they're still choosing the lower road when at any moment you can choose the higher road. But you know what they say about liars and nefarious people? Once they lie, cheat, steal, try to kill and destroy. Okay, I'm smelling bleach all of a sudden. Somebody's using bleach, or this could be someone who uses a lot of bleach, okay? Trying to clean up their mess, but or they're trying to leave. They thought they left no trace, no evidence, but something's being brought to light. Okay, as I was saying earlier, saw the Six of Cups, or just feeling that energy, right? It's giving the Six of Cup energy, people trying to be nostalgic, reminiscing on the past, or spirit is walking them down, is what I'm hearing, down to this lowest valley, child, for them trying to take shortcuts in their path to existence, is what I just heard, or their path to growth in life, right? As we know, life is just spiritual school, and some of us got to go to school to learn, and sometimes that happens the harder way. But then I got the sun card and moon card energy. Okay, so energy, right? Energy significant here. That's a telltale sign. I'm hearing the truth by the way it feels. Okay, so someone's saying it could be India, Ari. Someone could be indie, or indie films are significant. I'm getting like a boho chic type of look as well. That could be you. I'm hearing inspired by sun and sunflowers. That's significant for somebody. Something about flowers and hair is significant. Yeah, like India Ari vibe, just very sultry. Okay, that could be your energy, divine feminine energy, very connected with earth. As soon as I said divine feminine energy, I just got like the mother island in Moana. Is that Tefiti? Yeah, some is definitely starts with a T. Yeah, you could have become one with self. Okay, so this is the energy I was getting before I had ones and sevens come through. And what it was giving me is, one, we know it's about like wholeness, independence, leadership. I'm getting like oneness with self. That's what I was picking up. Okay, you embraced your full journey and your path. Now you're on a number one, like new beginnings, fresh starts, right? And then seven was coming through, which let me know this was something spiritual, okay, or spiritually inclined. I'm also hearing spiritual karma is at play. So because you are embracing this energy, you went on your path to seek your purpose. You know what I always guide you guys to do? Get on that path to purpose, align with your highest self and frequency so you can be attuned and in tune on your path to get to the destination of your destiny. Because you embarked on that journey, right? I'm hearing something, but it won't last always. So you might be going through something right now, and you might be wondering, okay, if I'm doing all the things, why am I not reaping what I should be getting? Or why am I not comfortable, is what I'm hearing. We're meant to be uncomfortable because unfortunately that's what drives us as humans, right? If you're comfortable, you wouldn't be motivated to do the things that you need to do. You'll be just stagnant, right? So that gets us to move. Unfortunately, right? It causes for some bit of uncomfortableness. The initials FI could be significant, okay? Or IF, if, okay? Your spiritual team wants you to know, if only you knew how much you are loved and revered and honored for the path that you chose to take, embarking and embracing this spiritual path, this spiritual journey, not just focusing on the flesh and the earthly needs, but really doing the work to ascend the spirit to a sense of wholeness, okay? You are being rewarded heavily in the spiritual, and that will rain down in the physical, okay? I'm hearing just be prepared. I was about to say just be patient, but I was hearing just be prepared, okay? Something about dressing up for the interview or preparation meeting purpose, okay? Preparation meeting intention. I'm hearing well off. Your intentions were well, so now you'll be well off type of energy. So you're on the path to new beginnings, right? Now everybody wants to be nostalgic and coming around to see like, oh, you really weren't the bad guy that I tried to paint you out to be, or You had a lot of people possibly projecting. I'm hearing not possibly. Okay. You had a lot of people projecting their negative energy on you because, as we know, light exposes darkness. Okay. And that makes people pretty much uncomfortable. Somebody's name could start with a P. It could be because of your looks as well. I'm hearing you. There's no way anybody could be or should be all of the things. Pretty, smart, intelligent, motivated, happy, nice, kind, right? So that one, people often don't believe it when they see it. So now they're trying to push buttons, poke and prod, find a problem, create narratives that don't exist, or create narratives around you so you don't look as whole, so you don't look as light, right? When in reality, none of that is true. And I'm just hearing they spun these wicked webs, like the wicked webs they weaved were meant to deceive, and now they're entrapped, they're wrapped around it. I'm getting your spidey senses are tingling. You already know who this is. I was getting heavily on Capricorn, Aquarius males. Okay, so something about that beginning of the year energy. I'm hearing 1 through 4. It could be 1 through 5 or 6 is what I'm hearing. So anyone with the birthdays from January to June, J's are significant. And June is giving me the woman from Handmaid's Tale. I just heard the name Emma Stone as well. So Spider-Man is definitely significant. Okay, yeah, they wanted to call you an HOE, but what I'm getting is this is like someone who's, I'm hearing narcissistic, I'm hearing patriarchy, patriarchal, a chauvinist, okay? And what I'm getting is they show up chivalrous, but they're really a chauvinist, okay? And yeah, people hold them in high regard, and that's being taken down. Thank you, Spirit. That's what brought out the sun and the moon card, okay? So something is being highlighted which was once hidden. Okay, so hidden emotions will be coming up. People's hidden wicked agendas and motives will be, I heard unalive, will be resurfacing as well, okay? So yeah, something is being brought back up from the dead. Like, okay, they thought they had this hidden, they thought it was under wraps, but it isn't. Something about crescent moons are significant, definitely divine feminine energy. Citrine is significant at this time. You could be someone that works with citrine, or you need to. Perhaps, yeah, I'm seeing jewelry, like citrine jewelry. Perhaps you're someone who, I'm here, isn't comfortable or doesn't like to highlight that aspect of themselves. Like, you don't put the spiritualness on the front end, right? Because you know how that could be perceived, or that's just not how you operate. So you kind of have things in purses, right? In your undergarments, like people put stones and things, right? Gems, crystals in their bra area, purse, wallet, whatever have you. You're being encouraged to do the things, okay? Now is the time to do the things. Embrace that energy. Yeah, I'm hearing she's a witch. I'm hearing, okay, people are going to talk regardless of what you do and say clearly, right? And you're being guided to not focus on that at this time. Yeah, dreams are significant at this time. I'm hearing she's your dream girl or dream guy. So the person you always dreamt of becoming is now coming into fruition, okay? You getting in alignment, you choosing good over bad, you choosing to focus on your intentions, what you need to focus your attention on. I'm seeing someone taking classes, I'm seeing cooking, cleaning, like you just embracing yourself and upgrading yourself in every area that you know you need to focus on. So instead of pointing fingers, placing blame, and projecting like other people, you really dove into your work and did all the things that you needed to do. So now you will be taken to where you are supposed to be. I'm hearing, take me through there, take me through there. You're always rewarded for doing good. Okay, so what I'm getting is to clarify the saying, the good guy or girl always finish last. It's not that you finish last, it's just that that's a longer road, that's a longer path. That's the path of no shortcuts. Okay, so it looks like you will win in the end is what I'm hearing. Okay, it looks like you're last, but when what ends up happening is you've built something on firm foundation. You've built something that's long standing and long lasting. So yeah, that takes more time. So it looks like you are losing, right? But as we know, life is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's all about timing, right? Delays are significant, right? Delay doesn't mean denial, it just sometimes means diviner alignment, okay? So you could be a diviner, someone who I'm hearing oracle cards. I heard she was a fairy. You could be a reader, right, or someone who divines energy. As we know, this is something that all types of spiritual people do in different spiritual walks, right? Within religion, all different types of things. You see the signs and synchronicities in life, in nature. Okay, so while you might use cards, you probably don't. It's just what I'm hearing. Like you can pick up on energy very significantly in like the spiritual nature of people, the spiritual nature and energetic staple or symbol of things. Okay, yeah, I'm getting to someone who's clairtangent as well. Like through your hands, you see. That's significant for somebody. Okay, but yeah, kudos to you getting on your path, getting onto this journey. Okay, as you can probably tell, this is not what I channel. Also, I was seeing a lot of twos. I just saw 2204 when I just looked over the timer. Okay, there's levels to this, and you've maintained a great headspace and a balance through this all, right? Because we know getting on the spiritual path and the journey and the things are not always the easiest, but I'm seeing you coming out to the other side of that and then you being exposed to the darkness and the heaviness of the world. Like we can already see it on the surface, but once you dive into that spiritually and understand the spiritual nature of that, being able to balance that out is very significant for here for you. I'm here for here, okay? So, right, to survive here, that's what 13 Reasons came for. I'm hearing because most people can't take it, right? That'll be the 13th reason they choose to exit stage left of life because the spiritual nature of things. Yeah, I'm seeing Robin Williams. I'm seeing very vibrant blue eyes, something about the letter V. I was about to say the word V. Chi energy is coming through. Someone's name could be Robin or Robin Williams. First, middle, or last name. Someone's last name could be Thomas Thompson. Someone's name could be Thomas Tom. Yeah, you focused on how to be the person you were meant to become, how to be the change you wish to see in the world. You really balanced out this energy, is what Spirit wants you to know. And I'm just seeing like a round of applause from your spiritual team, angels, ancestors, the Most High Spirit. Really grateful and thankful that, you didn't exit stage left because a lot of people aren't able to traverse this energy and balance it out. So kudos to you for getting through this, getting on your path. Just keep focusing on the light. Know that I'm hearing you're almost there. Okay. So just keep moving forward. Walk in the love and light that you have been and understand that you got this. Okay. So you have your spiritual team, the Most High, and ancestors, angels, all in support of you. You have that support. So if you don't feel the support tangibly in the 3D, understand that you are supported, you are loved by the spiritual realm. And we thank you, is what I just heard. So they're thanking you, okay? Understand you got this. That's where I'll tap out of this energy. Thank you guys for tapping in and tuning into this reading. If you haven't done so already, class, like this video for your class attendance and participation points. Remember to subscribe to stay in tune with the class vibe, okay? And you know what they say, sharing is caring. So share, only if you feel inclined. If you feel inclined or guided to donate to the channel, you can do so in two ways. I will link my Cash App in the description box, as well as my Amazon wish list, which will only be up for 2 more days. So if you want to donate in that way, you only have a limited amount of time to do so, okay? 2 more days, as it'll be taken down on February 25th, because they expose people's addresses after that. So that, as you see how that resonates, things that were confidential will no longer be confidential. And there's levels to this, okay? So if you've been here, you know what levels I'm speaking of, okay? As always, I will link the journals I have available in the description box as well to equip you along your spiritual journey for spiritual class. As we know, life is just spiritual school. So I have a few things for your book bag. Check out the journals in the description box as well. They're all available on Amazon for you to purchase at your discretion. With that being said, class, thanks for tuning in. As I always say, continue to come and go in love and light. Please pursue purpose instead of paychecks, as purpose provides your provision and your protection. And definitely do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And until next time, peace, y'all.